You don't have to wear a belt. You don't have to tuck anything in. You don't have to hold anything in. I used to have a waist. If you've ever said that out loud, these are 5 dresses that actually flatter an apple shape after 60. But only one of these 5 still works if you're short-waisted with a fuller bust, where there's no room under there at all. And it isn't the one everybody recommends. Because this was never about making your middle smaller. It's about where one line falls and who gets to decide where it goes. Hello my friends, and welcome. After our last dress video, one of you wrote to me. She said the models still had waistlines. She was right. I read that comment more than once, so this time we're not starting with a garment. We're starting with what actually happened to your body, and why almost nobody bothers to explain it. Because for most of us, this was not always our shape. One woman put it perfectly. 5 years after menopause, my waist went AWOL. Over the next few minutes, I'll give you 5 dress shapes. And for every single one, a straight answer on whether it survives a short waist. No guessing. There's also one instruction almost every apple-shaped video hands you. The women in my comments have flatly refused it. I'll tell you what to do instead. You've probably been told that an apple shape is something you are, a type, a category you were sorted into at birth, like eye color. For most of the women watching this, that simply isn't true. Somewhere around menopause, the body quietly changes where it stores weight. It takes it off the hips and thighs and moves it to the middle. Same woman. Very often the same weight. The scales don't shift at all. And then one morning, nothing hangs the way it used to. It happens to almost all of us. Nobody sits you down and tells you. Picture 2 years of that. Nothing dramatic. You just slowly stop reaching for half your wardrobe, and you never quite decide why. So let's be precise about the word. Apple isn't a size. You can wear a 10 and be an apple. It only describes where your weight sits right now, and a tummy on its own doesn't make you one. If you don't care for the word, use whatever you like. You are not a problem to fix. Let's move on, and this is the rule that runs underneath everything else today. Every dress puts a horizontal line somewhere. A seam, a waistband, a gather, a hem. Land that line on your widest point and it announces it. Put it above and the fabric pours over you. Put it below and there's nothing for the eye to lock onto. 5 dresses, 5 ways of putting that line somewhere other than on you. One more thing before we start. You've been judging dresses face on, standing still, in a shop mirror. Nobody looks at you that way for more than a second. Turn to the side. At the end, I'll give you a 2-second test for your own wardrobe. It costs nothing. Now watch what happens when a designer puts that line in the one place nobody thinks to look, underneath you. Most women reach for the waist. The dress that actually works reaches for the hip. Dress 1 is the drop waist. And its one job is this, to put the seam underneath the widest part of you, instead of on top of it. The seam sits low, down at the hip, which means from your shoulder all the way to that seam, the fabric is one continuous plane. Your middle is inside that plane. It isn't marked across it. That's the whole thing. And it is the exact opposite of what we've all been told for 20 years. And the timing is unusually kind. Drop waists are everywhere this season. Chanel, Tory Burch, Versace, and Ferragamo all sent them down the runway. For once, the shops are full of the thing that suits you. Buy it because it works on you though, not because it's current. And no, you don't put a belt on it. That would undo the entire point. What makes or breaks this dress is everything below that seam. A straight tube down there reads like a sack. It needs movement, soft pleating, a gentle A-line, a light gather, and the seam wants your hip bone. Drop it to mid-thigh and you've shortened your own leg. Go for a fabric that holds its own shape, a matte crepe, a ponte, over anything thin and slinky, short-waisted, with no room under the bust. This one works exactly as it comes. It never measures up from your waist. It measures down from your shoulder, so the 3 inches you don't have under the bust simply don't matter here. Petite, 5'3" and under. Seam on the hip bone, hem at or just under the knee, and ask for an elbow or 3/4 sleeve. Most drop waists arrive sleeveless, and that's a whole separate worry solved in one go. That dress moved the line. The next one does something stranger. It takes the line away completely. Have you ever noticed that one dress in a shop that somehow looks alive on the hanger, while everything beside it just hangs flat? Very often it's cut on a slant. Dress 2 is the diagonal, and its one job is to take the horizontal line away altogether. It's also the shape I see women praise most, in comment sections everywhere. A hem that drops from one side, a neckline that crosses on an angle, draping gathered toward one hip, straight across, your width gets measured. On a slant, there's nothing to measure. The gaze just travels the long way down. Same body, same size. The before dress cuts you in two. The after dress runs from your shoulder to your ankle in a single line. There's a detail almost everyone gets wrong. Gathering that runs straight across your middle, draws exactly the line you were trying to avoid. It has to fall at an angle. One of you described it better than I could. Soft folds that weren't straight across, but on the diagonal. And a diagonal can absolutely go wrong. If it finishes at the fullest part of your hip, you've simply redrawn the problem lower down. At the hem, a diagonal is almost always safe. At the waist, sit down in it before you buy it. A stiff panel seam will bubble the moment you fold. And still, none of these is the one I promised you at the start. Short torso, fuller bust, this one works, with one change. Take your diagonal at the hem, not at the neckline. A crossing neckline on a short torso crowds your chest, and you'll feel it all evening. Petite, keep the drop to about a hand's width. Any deeper and you lose height you can't spare. And a diagonal neckline sits beautifully with a wider strap or a soft flutter sleeve. Before the next dress, I want to ask you something. It has nothing to do with fabric. Take one breath with me. Someone left a comment under a styling video, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. She wrote, "Am I being styled or just covered up?" Most of us have been dressing defensively for about a decade without ever calling it that. The big shirt, the long cardigan, dark on the bottom, always. Another woman put it perfectly. A big top tent. Covering asks, "What can I put over this?" Styling asks, "Where do I want someone to look?" Same wardrobe, completely different question. And that is exactly why I'm not going to tell you to put a belt on. A belt is a covering instruction. It says, draw a line where your waist used to be and hope. You don't owe anybody a waist, which brings me to dress 3. And it's the one almost nobody talks about. On the rare occasion I've seen it mentioned, the reaction is always the same. I have never heard of this. Your body has exactly one horizontal line you get to choose. Your shoulders? Dress 3's one job is to make your shoulder line the widest line, so your middle stops being the headline. In a dress, that means a wider set strap, a soft shoulder extension, a boat neckline, a quiet, structured cap sleeve. Proportion is comparison. Nothing is wide on its own. It's only wide next to something narrower. Broaden the top, and the same middle reads narrower, without one single thing changing about your body. It's also why a V-neck helps, and why a V-neck plus a wide shoulder helps far more than either one alone. Check it from the side though. A padded shoulder adds bulk in profile. A cut one doesn't. Short-waisted, works as it comes. Everything here happens above your bust, so the length of your torso is irrelevant to it. Petite, extension, not exaggeration. A dramatic shoulder on a 5'2" frame reads as costume. And this is the one shape where a wider strap answers the arm question at the same time. One honest limit. If your shoulders are already broad, skip this dress. You'd be widening the thing that doesn't need it. Now, the next dress doesn't change its shape at all. What changes is the way the cloth was cut off the roll. And you can spot it in about 5 seconds. Picture the fitting room. 2 dresses on the hook. Same size, same shape, near enough the same price. You put on the first and it grips everywhere it touches. The second one falls straight past you. Dress 4 is the bias cut. It's one job, fabric that falls past your body instead of gripping it. And the difference isn't the cut, it's the grain. Which direction the cloth was taken off the roll, straight along the grain. Fabric is rigid, it holds a shape, and it holds onto you. Turn it 45 degrees and cut on the diagonal, and that same cloth goes soft, it skims. You can spot it on a rail in about 5 seconds. Hold it up by the shoulders. A bias dress hangs with a soft flare and swings a little. A straight grain one hangs flat and stiff. Then look at the seams. They run at an angle to the hem, not square to it. And the trap. Bias in something thin and shiny clings to everything. Bias needs weight. A matte crepe, a heavier viscose, a washed silk. Shine and cling tend to arrive together. This one is for the women who write to me from Queensland, from Brazil, from Florida. Every apple-shaped video answers with a third layer, a blazer, a long cardigan, a topper. That advice is useless in real heat. A bias dress does the same work in one garment, with air moving underneath it and nothing sitting on your middle. Short-waisted. This works for the cleanest reason of all. A true bias dress has no waist seam to place anywhere. Petite. Bias hangs longer than it measures. Expect to hem it and budget for that. Sleeves are the honest weak point here. Most bias dresses come strappy. So this is the one that usually wants a light cover, a soft open kimono, not a structured jacket. One dress left. And it's the answer to the question I asked you at the very beginning. It's about the last line anyone sees, and it's the one you control most. Remember the rule from the start? Every dress puts a line somewhere. Here's the one almost nobody thinks about. But first, something nobody says about an apple shape out loud. Your legs are usually the best part of you. When weight settles in the middle, the hips and thighs very often stay narrow. Slim legs, fine ankles. One of you said it plainly. We usually have slim thighs and legs. And every video you have ever watched has treated you as something to cover from the neck to the shin. Not one of them has said, "You've got the legs. Use them." Dress 5 is the leg forward hem. It's one job, to move the final line down to the narrowest thing you actually show, because your hem is a horizontal line too. The last one. Put it at the narrowest part of your calf, just below where the muscle is widest. For most women that's mid-calf, or just under the knee. Land it on the widest part of your calf, and the whole leg reads heavier. Same leg, wrong line. What goes on your feet decides whether any of this works. And you've told me 2 things that pull against each other. The clunky shoes ruin the outfit. And I can't wear a heel. You don't need one. What you need is an unbroken line to the floor. A shoe close in tone to your leg or your hem. Low or flat is fine. A little length through the toe, what breaks it? An ankle strap. A hard contrast color at the ankle. A chunky sole under a bulky upper. Now, the question from the very beginning. If you're short-waisted with a fuller bust, there is no room under there for a seam. So what's left? 2 of these 5. The drop waist and the bias cut. Neither one measures from your waist. Both work downward from your shoulder. So the 3 inches you don't have were never needed. And let me say the thing out loud that nobody in this corner of the internet will say. The empire waist is the dress every single guide recommends for an apple shape. And on a short-waisted woman with a fuller bust, it is the one that makes her look pregnant. That is not your fault. It is not your body. It is the seam. In 1 minute, I'll put the whole thing on a single screen, plus the exact words to type into a search box. There's one thing I get asked more than anything else, and last time I didn't answer it properly. Where do I actually find these? So, all 5, side by side, drop waist, works short-waisted as it comes. Diagonal works, but take it at the hem, not the neckline. Wide shoulder works unless your shoulders are already broad. Bias cut works, no waist seam at all. And the hem is a hem. It works on everyone. It's just a decision. Now the exact words. Because the right search term does more than the right shop. Type, drop waist midi dress. Asymmetric hem midi dress. Bateau neck dress, or wide strap midi dress. Bias cut midi dress, and midi dress mid-calf. Then add the two words that save the most time of all. Lined and crepe. Lined stops the bumps showing under a bright light. Crepe holds its own shape instead of yours. Where to look? In the States, Talbot's runs a genuine petite line, roughly a 0 to a 16 petite, cut for 5'4" and under, and a separate plus petite. That's the honest answer for the petite apples who keep asking me, and almost nobody mentions it. In the UK, John Lewis, Hobbs, and Phase 8 all carry this category. On price, I'll give you bands, not numbers, because numbers move. Budget is under $45 or £35. Mid is 50 to 90 or 40 to 75. Investment is above that. Check It Live, and a few of you swear by Eileen Fisher, including their resale, and by NYDJ. Those are your recommendations, not mine. I've no arrangement with either. Which leaves the thing I promised you at the very start, and it costs nothing at all. Tonight, don't buy anything. Go and pull out 3 dresses you own and never wear. Put each one on. Turn to the side. Then sit down. More often than not, you'll find the seam is sitting exactly where you're widest. And now you know that isn't you being difficult to dress. That's the line being in the wrong place. Your waist didn't leave. It moved. And that changed what a dress has to do for you. It didn't change one single thing about you. 5 shapes. 1 rule. Put the line anywhere except across the widest part of you. And if you're short-waisted with a fuller bust, 2 of those 5 were built for you. You still don't owe anybody a waist, and you've got 2 dresses that never once measure from it. And 3 more hanging in your wardrobe that you can test tonight, sitting down, for nothing. So, which of the 5 are you going to look for first? And are you short-waisted, like so many of us? Tell me down in the comments. I do read them. You already know that. It's how this video got made. Because you don't have to wait for anything about you to change first. Dress for the body you have right now. That isn't a consolation prize. That's the whole point.